Pause recording. Make sure I am unmuted. All right. Good evening, limited crowd tonight. So, at the end of last episode, you had acquired a ship, and you had taken port in the Shingami starport. From here, you can now access the job board, which, if I do this right, I will now present to you on screen, from which you can select missions. You can also go shopping, and on the planet Jiru, which you are currently in, if you have anything that you wish to sell, it's currently going at 10% of base cost, with haggling possible. That's going to change periodically, depending on what's going on in the world. This place, you can currently get number of low-level weapons, grenades, and armor. But at the moment, you currently have nothing to do, and your reward from last time around was 200 experience points, which I've added into your character sheets, as well as 100 credits each.
Ooh. Okay, so we're not completely broke.
So you are not completely broke. The local Crime Stoppers of Upper and Lower Shingami actually had a small reward on that freaker gang that you took out.
Okay.
And so, if you wish to purchase anything for now, or if you just want to
200 credits to
peruse,
my thing.
and as
All
for the
right.
job board, if you have any questions about either of the missions currently available, I will be happy to answer them.
Oh, it doesn't look like I'm buying anything.
Yeah, there still isn't too much that y'all can afford yet, but it's still good to know what to save up for.
Hmm.
And also, how I intend to do both XP and any bounties or credits earned. I'm going to divide it by the number of active players that night. So if it's, for example, 4 people playing and an experience pool of 800, everybody gets 200. I'm going to apply that equally to even any non-present players, and any bounties or credits earned will likewise be uh, equally distributed, unless y'all haggle other arrangements.
I vote we go to the moon.
Which one? I mean, there are a few.
Well, there's only the one on here, under the rings. A habitable moon. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one.
Let's see. Where are you? You are in.
Number
Oh, you.
3.
Ah, yes. Currently, there's actually nothing there as yet.
Well, then is there nothing anywhere? I'm so confused.
You want the job board for places to go after your current location.
We have the bounty
Well,
escort mission, which is
apparently.
two game session time limit, or the assassination of the minor government official, which is a one session game limit.
Where do I find the board? I just closed out the other window.
Here, I will just
Under
pop it
the
up to you.
journal,
Under the what bed?
Here,
it's the journal.
I
Oh,
I
okay.
forced it on her. That came out weird.
It did.
Reason.
So it's that kind of a night tonight.
Let me rephrase that. I utilize the show player button and I can specifically select Sam.
What'd you show me, bud?
Okay. Words are important.
In theory, I showed you my missions.
That's not making it any better.
I know, especially since one of them is an escort mission.
Eh, He's a baker.
Oh.
He's showing off his spicy baguettes.
Mm.
Oh man, I did some cleaning today, and way deep under one of my freezers, I found a chocolate chip cookie dough ball.
Uh-oh.
Not in and
Oh,
of
God.
itself an unusual thing. It happens. I mean,
Right, but how
they're
old was
balls. They roll. Could be anywhere of a couple of weeks range. Frankly, the freezers only get swept under maybe about once a month.
it? Mm,
Well, at least any more than about a foot back because lazy.
yep.
But so the far back is only about once a month. So I'm guessing anywhere from
Mhm.
a few days to a few weeks based on how firm it was. But here's the weird part. There was a tip of a baguette, all of about half an inch long, that seemed to have pierced the side of the cookie dough ball and was now a part of it, just fused into it, even if I shook it.
So how old was the
Hmm.
baguette?
I'm guessing somewhere in the same neighborhood, but I'm more confused how one got embedded in the other, either in the initial roll or how this even happened that the embedding took place.
I'm
I'm gonna
going with
bet.
the baguette was a little older. It was already sharp. Somebody went to sweep under there to get their rolling ball and smushed it into it.
Likewise, old baguette was already hard. Soft dough ball hit it.
Mm.
Somebody attempted to clean.
Yep,
We're gonna go with
that.
that.
I mean, that statement is very generous, but it does make sense. Thank you for solving that mystery. That's bugged me all day.
Well,
Anyway,
gentlemen,
the planets that I don't
the
have
other
any
one comes with
information on are just because of the practical limits of actually populating planets with things to do. Uh,
Yeah.
Basically, as you visit things, think of this kind of like an Elder Scrolls game. As you unlock fast travel points, you can advance to them more easily.
Yeah, we also have a bare bones ship that doesn't have a drift drive, so there's
we
only
also
so
have,
much we can get to.
we also have a bare bones crew tonight.
Indeed.
I was gonna say I like the second one, but it only gives us one game session, and I don't know if we have enough manpower to take it on.
Well,
Well,
and notice the reputation. The first mission is a Free Space Alliance pirates. The other is DPRP and Bakan Dynasty. Uh,
Oh,
so, depending on which factions we want to align with, strategery may be important.
I didn't even look at
Well,
that. I was just looking at the rewards.
I was looking
reputation
at that
is
as
technically a
well.
reward.
Reputation is important. So freelance, we possibly gain one, and pirates, we're not gonna like the pirates anyway. So
Yeah, and we get 2 game sessions.
Right, but can we really? That might be something we want everybody for all at once. If we do the one mission and we fuck up, we piss off, we lose a point of reputation with two people. I think we don't have any, as right now, we don't have.
Yeah, if you go over to sector map, uh, you'll see your current reputation
Okay.
bars, which are currently at white, 0, nothing, nada. Nobody knows you or cares about you.
Mhm. We have a local police force that's okay with us, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not a quadrant power.
Actually,
They're a local power that you are making inroads with.
yeah. What quadrant are which quadrant's power does this planet report to or is owned by?
So Jiru is here in the Bakuan Dynasty. I've used the Starfinder symbol as your kind of "you are here" token.
Okay, gotcha. So Free Space Alliance,
Be over
domestic
here.
peoples, and then German undescended. I don't remember enough about anybody to really. I think we kind of were liking Free Space Alliance.
Yeah.
I don't remember if there's any
In
particular
the
faction that we're.
yeah, in the journals, if you wanted to refresh yourself, the Quadrant Bible, Quadrant Superpowers page has
Mm,
the quick rundown on everybody.
okay, so Coin Dynasty, and if we go to the job,
Whoops.
pull up that
Free Space
page.
Alliance planets. That's supposed to be planets.
Okay, if we do the single game mission, we're gonna slightly incur upsetness with the people that we are currently in.
Which one? One or two?
The
The
assassination they're
one,
talking about.
but I don't think a plus or minus one is really going to matter much yet, or much at all.
Think of
What
reputation
does the
in the
scale go to?
GTA sense.
Hmm,
I've never played that, so
I think I left enough space for one, two, I think 12 is what I left space for.
okay,
Plus minus 12.
Eight
okay,
percent.
yeah. So minus one isn't going to get us really noticed much.
get yeah.
I'm I'm guessing once we hit like 3 to 4, we'll start to be an annoyance to the system. Once we go over probably 6, there might start to be like contracts out against us, or at least wanted posters, or maybe if it doesn't go quite that direction, then it's like okay, always charge them double at everything at every place of business or some shit like that. So I think we can afford a -1 from any one particular place.
Well, then do we go big for the bigger credits?
I thought they were both 800 credits, or five.
Oh,
Oh no, okay, 1,000 credits for that one, 500 credits for that one. Ooh,
yeah. The experience is the same. Is
okay,
credits money?
Yes.
yes.
Oh, for why was I thinking experience? Whatever.
I mean,
I don't
you
care.
you you you
Experience.
said it correct. The experience was the same. The monies.
Yeah, I know, but when I was like reading it before I said it out loud, I was thinking it was the other way for some reason.
Ah, one of those days.
Yeah, one of those days.
Okay,
That a girl goes through.
so Because of my decent dexterity, I'm not quite rat sneaky, but I'm fairly sneaky. I do have a long arm, so I can be snipery-ish if we need to be.
I
We got
mean,
the
I think
stealth
my
person.
character is completely built around being an assassin.
Okay. And I can cover you if you go in, and if it hits the fan, Lockie is our muscle, so I'm kind of down for the single mission, and then with the two-parter we start when we have everybody and hopefully get a good, push on it.
Sounds good to me. It's got more payout. We have to divide less people.
I will round up, and I would give everybody, should you succeed, 334. Ouch! Ooh, Charlie horse. Uh, I will not give everybody a Charlie horse, but I will give everybody 334 credits.
I
Is
wouldn't
that what
normally
we're
be
doing,
down with
gentlemen?
the DPRP, but for this instance, I think I can make an exception.
All right.
What was that, Luck?
I don't think I'd normally be down to align with the DPRP, but in this instance, I believe we can make the exception and eat the potential reputation burn.
What's
Yeah, it's
DPRP
only
stand for?
The Democratic
the
People's
people that we're gonna
Republic of
piss off.
Procyon.
Oh,
The local fascists.
Who the contract is through.
gotcha. I don't really care. We can go either way.
I think the extra credit
Alright.
boost this early on could be worth it.
Yep.
All right.
Let's get some money, maybe start upgrading this ship with something.
Then I have, in theory, just given you access to, apparently not, mission logs. Under active missions, and I'll just go ahead and show everybody there. You now have all of the information from your mission acceptance here. As you accept the mission, an image comes on screen, faded, shimmering, highly distorted.
Excuse the distorted image. Due to the nature of the contract, I will not be disclosing who I am. I need the local magistrate judge killed. I will have a contact at the Shingami starport waiting to provide you with more detailed information. He will also be your contact when you have completed the mission.
And the image immediately cuts off.
Well,
Cool.
short and sweet.
And I apparently can't force everybody back to the Shingami starport screen, so if everybody could go back to that screen.
Which one?
You're already on it.
Oh, okay.
From outside the ship, you hear a knocking on the ship's hull. And you see this shadowy fella. I have
Not
been
so
told
sure
that
I
you have
like how-
accepted the contract.
That we have.
Very well. Here's the information on the target. And where the fuck did I put it? Why can't I see? There it is. There we go.
Hey Sam, do you have a decent charisma?
Okay. Whoops, that
Uh,
shouldn't be the one that showed up. All right. You now
Yeah.
have. Yeah, let's see. Sam's charisma, 14 is what her charisma is.
Okay. So a hell of a lot better than mine.
And so
Yeah.
the contact gives you information on a data slate, which is now part of the important NPCs section, number 2. I don't know why it pops up all the way back at the beginning, but information on Magistrate Judge. Magistrate Judge Kailin Paistol, age 47, species Kasatha, the four-armed species. Years on the bench, 5. Number of cases tried, 3,297. Security, getting from a private security firm. Judge Paistol was attacked by an angry mob shortly after her appointment, resulting in an extreme paranoia of further attempts on her life. Instead of the traditional judicial robes, she has heavily modified them to include armor and quite probably weapons. The protests around her appointment faded out as her critics died, disappeared, or are now serving life sentences.
Makes sense.
And they also gave you information on the magistrate court, which is also the judge's home. And I'm going to go ahead and pause for a second. Your ingress points are going to be along the western border here. That is a heavily forested area that you will be able to sneak in on and espy the area. But I will give you the option of whether you want to start down south here, further north, dead center, and I'll go ahead and move you all there. Everybody should have Fog of War on. This is a walled and very heavily windowed building. So looking through and peeping Tomming is practically invited.
Hmm.
Ding.
The main path to this place appears to be at the north end. The main reception area, garden path kind of driveway. Out back to the south is a veranda and just a little gathering area.
Couple of big statues. Are those fountains on the bottom?
They are, yes.
Hmm. Very nice. So this looks like it was a luxury home before El Jojo got paranoid.
It is a very well apportioned private home that appears to
Mhm.
have since been converted to also contain a judge's chambers, but it is very fortress-like.
Okay. Oh, hey, Brian.
Yeah,
I would like to search computers and whatnot to see if there's any archives or records on the, construction of the place, etc.
certainly. We can have a computers roll, please.
Mm.
And 20. All right. You are able to access a moderate amount of information. It does appear to be a standard construction home. It did not have any additional reinforcements built into the foundation or the walls or anything. The last renovation was indeed when the judge took over, and that appears to have been more in the addition of windows and significant interior work.
The addition of windows.
Yes.
Does it? Nothing on if those are like fortified glass or bulletproof, etc. Whatever they have in this system for
Uh,
transparent terra steel, etc.
let's see. Somebody roll a. Let's see what would make sense for knowing markets. I guess culture. Anybody got a good culture?
I have a plus
Yep.
5.
Hmm.
Plus 5?
That's you, Sam.
Okay.
You have what?
All right.
You got it, Sam.
Yep. Yep. It looks like you got the highest culture there.
Beats mine by 6.
All right. To
Minus
to
minus 1?
to Sam's recollection, as you look over the invoices for these additional windows, they appear to be of moderately reinforced glass pricing,
Mm,
though Sam's knowledge there doesn't quite extend out to exactly whether it's meant for like high penetrating rounds, slow penetrating rounds, basically small or large
energy
arms
weapons,
fire or
etc.
energy weapons. Simply that it does appear to have some manner of reinforcement.
Okay.
Uh, Price assuming.
That's good enough. While I'm on the computers doing my thing, is there anything else that ooh, that you guys can think of? I thought of one. Does this thing have its own internal backup power supply, etc., or is it strictly on grid or off grid?
This appears to be an on-grid house. The interior invoices did not include anything that appeared to be a backup generator.
Okay. Okay, cutting power may be an option then later on. All right. Can you guys think of anything else we need to search
Mm,
in our setup before we go in and hopefully not guns blazing?
Not that I can think of, but strategizing isn't normally my forte.
And you do have the option of the whole west wall to ingress on. I just happen to have you down at the south end. So coincidentally, I'll just unpause now. So if you want to
Sounds
just
good.
go north and south for right now, I'll be watching you. You can pick where you want to
Okay.
start.
Locke, do you care at all?
Just know that I've got a -2 to stealth, and yeah, as a large creature, I'm probably not good unless we're going live or aloud.
Okay. Locke is a backstop. But anything in the strategy, anything else we need to look up or any particular caring about where we go in?
Nothing for me.
Okay. I think we're fairly good here.
All right. Then you're now free to move about the cabin. Your immediate field of view does have the guard on the back veranda.
Mhm. Okay.
I mean, I guess I probably should roll stealth, huh?
It would be an excellent idea, Sam.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ugh, that was a terrible roll,
Says
considering
the
I have a
person who
plus
got the
15.
highest.
My stealth is plus 15. That was a terrible roll for my character.
And I forgot my DM screen, so let's see. Stealthy, stealthy, stealthy. There you is. Okay. So yes, Shadow is very well hidden and will get full cover bonus while ducking and covering. Imori is partially hidden, so we'll get partial cover bonus. Red 13 is gonna probably go the way of Red 4.
What does that mean?
That was a Star Wars joke. He died.
Ah,
I'm a red shirt.
Yeah, I was just saying you were red shirt, buddy. It was nice
Anyway,
knowing
that was
you.
just a very crass way of saying I'm sorry your stealth was not good enough to get any bonuses.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I rolled a 3, so. What are you watching, man? Okay. All right.
All right, so immediately in front of you is a very small step up to the patio and veranda where there's little seating area. The exterior walls of the building curve around, and in small snippets you can see through the windows into the interior. From your current view, you really can't tell much of what it is. And the windows, I should add, are not full length. There is about a 3 foot under area that would be out of view.
You read my mind. I was 3 seconds away from asking that question.
I forgot it in my description of the building.
Mm-hmm. Okay, is this a door right here or a window?
That is a window. From your current vantage point, you do not see a door, although one could assume that there would be one at the back of the building.
So the fog of war, can they see anything that I see?
I believe if they deselect their own character, they should see
Yes.
everybody.
I was gonna say
Okay.
I was just gonna sneak around so we can get a good view.
Mm.
See anything that looks good to go in?
I wouldn't go any further than that, Sam.
I'm not. I see stairs.
Do the windows look like they open and shut, or do they have alarm panels on them?
They appear to be solid pane.
Okay.
All right, just coming back to report.
Hmm. Do they look like there's any cameras monitoring the sentries?
Go ahead and roll. Let's see. I feel like survival would make sense for this one.
Ah, shit.
I have a +7.
You should probably roll, Sam. I will roll as well, but I have a +0, so.
Just did.
And you know,
Oh, damn. Sam sees all.
Sam's elven eyes. Um, this judge appears to be, while paranoid, seems to be so paranoid as to only trust, well, the security force. That's it. Just the people.
I got it. She's worried
So
about
he doesn't
hackers.
trust
Nothing for
cameras?
me to hack.
Gotcha. Well, that rules you out.
Yeah, I can't computer hack shit.
What does the foot traffic look like? Assuming that this is also not just per house, but a place with a court. Is this like people coming in and out regularly? Is this only for arranged trials? What's that look like?
Uh, it appears that today was an off day of court, and so security is a bit lighter. The judge is expected to be attending to personal matters or just staying home, get high, watch the tube.
So like random people just coming into court would not be commonplace.
No, there are no scheduled or expected visitors.
Except for us.
You are neither scheduled nor expected.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
I could try to intimidate guards to leave, but that's all I could really do before we start hitting them.
Do
Well,
we want to do that?
here's another question. Do the guards rotate? Do they have a radio comm that they're checking in at certain intervals? Is this dude like out
Your
here going to be
your
out here for
observa-
hours?
your observation of this guy, you have never seen him talk. He has just been wandering around in almost a bored look, like rented mall cop look. And this one on the very back veranda, just he really looks like he hates life.
What?
Where's Pearl?
Back in the cage, honey.
Either unaliving him or intimidating him to go the fuck away might actually work. All right. Sam, why don't you try to see if you can get in a little closer, find a door or whatnot? Since there's no surveillance systems out here, there's nothing for me to hack, and we've got one very bored sentry out here.
So I'm little and scrappy. Can I just climb up the side?
Yes,
Oh, it won't let me though. I can't
I know
cross it.
there's
It's
a wall. I know there's a wall there. There you go. I also wanted to put that limit in there so that you would have to ask.
Is this like another wall I can't go around anymore?
That is in fact the side of the building.
Okay. Oh,
You
not
see
going
a
that
few.
way.
You see a few additional windows on the little turret there.
Trying to
Aha.
zoom in. Oh, and now I deselected my character. Here we go.
Sam, does it look like that guard on the inside can see out to the dude on the veranda?
That's what I'm trying to sneak around and determine. I don't know. Can he? Can I tell that from here? And do I need to sneak closer? Mm.
As Sam looks in across a large receiving hall, there appears to be a judge's chair on the far distant side that isn't actually technically visible yet, but you can see the little dais upon which it stands. You see a little
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I didn't see it.
little red chair of where the defendant makes his potentially final pleas, begs for mercy from the court. And of course, a lush seating area for the audience. I mean, the Curia.
Let's go check the other side.
You want to jump
What?
down?
Yeah, I collided with something.
Yeah, the invisible wall again.
Yeah, I'm gonna come around, climb up on the other side. I mean, if I can, that looks inside. Let's say over here. Actually, that looks like it's all inside the building, isn't it?
As you get around towards the front, you see a similar raised area where the accused might be brought in. The two doors that are here are heavily barred, and windows allow you to see in and out, but these appear to be heavily reinforced doors.
No, we're not going through the doors, boys.
Well, not the front doors.
I don't know. I'm thinking back down there at the bottom. Let's skedaddle back over into some bushes. Probably down here is better.
Skitter, skitter, skitch.
Yep. That's the point of being a rat. I mean, technically, if I stripped, they probably would just think I was a giant rat.
Your species is known to the quadrants, so you would just be considered a nudist.
Damn it. Alright, I think it's down here, boys. Maybe. What do the windows look like? Do they look like they're barred?
They were panes, solid panes.
They don't open or
Unless
anything?
you unless you got a glass cutting kit, we ain't getting in them.
I mean, I have these
Unless we
tools.
ask.
I've got thieves' tools.
Okay.
Is that something that would be in there? Tools of the trade? You got
Grants
navigators.
a
Tool.
+4 bonus to computers check to hack, or a +4 bonus to engineering checks to disable mechanical or technological lock. Using thieves' tools, toolkits for specialized purpose. You don't take a penalty to engineering if you don't have an engineering kit. So, seems to be an all-purpose kind of kit as opposed to a specific set of things. However, it makes perfect sense that some manner of ingress. Oh, great! Now I can't close this.
I'm a bounty hunter, so meant to be basically a lock-picking assassin.
Yes, I would say that would be a mechanical test at the +4 bonus if you wanted to attempt to cut glass.
And we don't see anything on the windows that'll set off alarms.
Your eyes showed that whatever kind of security this judge has, it does not appear to be of any technological variety.
So I think I just climb back up here and go for the closest window. Does that sound good, guys?
I like
I
the
don't know.
idea.
Maybe.
I think this is the closest window, right?
It is indeed. All right, so you're going to give me an engineering with a +4, which I'll just see your roll and add 4 to it.
Engineering is a trained only skill. Would you like to roll anyway? Since I'm not trained in that, but we're still gonna do it.
Yep. Roll it, please.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That's actually not so bad.
It is indeed not so bad. You are able to make a deep scratch in this window, and you appear to get about halfway through. Turns out shit in this game has hit points.
Oh,
Hmm.
do I feel like I've
I'd say you got about halfway through its hit points.
well, I'm saying, do I feel like I've gotten any guards' attention?
At present, your view, you do not see any of them moving from their spots.
So I just roll again.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Very
right,
nice.
and that time you are able to make approximately a person-sized hole in this window, and you did not drop the glass because that was a very good roll you did there. You are now holding approximately an 18-inch diameter pane of glass in your hands.
Well, I'm coming back over to the side and motioning for them to come get it and put it in the bush.
All right.
Are we all sneaking in? What's the plan?
And you now have a point of entry.
I don't think I'd fit through an 18-inch hole.
Or approximately you-ish sized. I was
I
guessing.
was just saying, do I need to make this bigger?
I'll be honest, I was guessing. There, now you can all
Well,
at
then
least
let's
peek through the
go.
window and take a look.
I'll step back and let them look.
Okay.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead quietly and see if there's anything else? Not that far.
And in this side of the building, it appears to be empty. This nice little seating area, receiving a few books on a nice little shelf, some personal memorabilia. It does appear to be more of a professional portion, very
Hmm.
formal.
Okay. So I'll motion for them to follow up behind me.
All right. Are we in a hallway?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
This appears to be a like cross between a hallway and just a open design room. Uh, it's as if this entire side of the building were a single room with carve outs of each of the individual what we would call rooms.
Alright, I peeked around the corner, I see a guard, I let them know that we've got someone right here at the top of the stairs.
Yes, and this guy
Okay.
is basically standing, looking south, uh, away from the judge's chair, but is basically just right next to the stairwell there.
Do we see the judge yet?
You have not yet spotted. You have not yet spotted her. No.
Okay. Are there any other guards in that area? And can you kill him quickly and quietly, Sam? Or is that gonna, do you have
Uh,
something like rogue sneak attack or some shit?
I mean, I've got sleight of hand and the stealth.
And let's
Um,
see.
my
Under.
acrobatics is a 12, so if I want to
No,
like
no,
run,
no. That's
jump on him. Intimidate, engineering.
no, it
My
wouldn't be a skill. It would be like a special feature or whatnot where you deal, like
oh,
surprise, extra damage or some shit like that.
feats trick attack. Die hard.
You can move up to your full speed.
Let's trick attack.
If you succeed at this check, you deal an additional 1d4 damage, and your target would be flat-footed. Just before you're making an attempt to bluff, intimidate, or stealth. With difficulty DC equal 20 plus your target's CR. If you succeed, then you deal that damage.
I mean, I think that's probably
So-
my best one.
So yeah, I think that's kind of this system's equivalent-ish.
Okay. It doesn't sound like she's gonna one hit kill the guards though.
No, I'm tiny. I could knock them off balance though, so you could come in and finish them off.
That's not a me thing. That would have to be
Well, where is he? Isn't he behind us?
yeah, Locke's right behind you and in front of me.
What if I like attempt to jump on the guard and drag them back down the stairs so you guys can help?
There might be plenty of time for screaming.
Hmm. Well, then what do we want to do?
We could try to bluff slash intimidate. Just walk up to him and tell him that we're very disappointed in performance and that we need to see the judge. Basically, pretend we're doing a security audit and that they failed.
All right, I got a charisma. I could probably do that. I got a +7 to bluff. Is that what we're going with?
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
You do have the best bluff skill of everybody.
All right, well then.
Sounds good. If you doesn't go for it, Locke, I hope you can knock this dude out quickly and quietly, or at least get a good giant meaty palm across his mouth so he can't scream.
I'm gonna walk right out behind him and tell him how disappointed I am in him, and he failed.
Well, let me walk up and just clasp his shoulder in my hand.
Oh,
All
Just
right.
a really good resounding clap.
And then do I roll the bluff for that?
let me first. Alright, the initial surprise did not cause him to piss himself.
Could I do an intimidation?
Yes, please roll intimidation first, and then Sam, you may chime in with your disappointment bluff, please.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah. I don't. I mean, they're not really gonna send anybody, guys. You should probably know that. But yeah, don't really care, cause big scary, and I'm minimum wage. So yeah, what you need?
We're disappointed in your
It
security skills, and we need to talk to the judge.
Okay. I'm the minimum wage guy, like I said. But the guy that's actually like close to her down in her chamber, that way over, other stairs this way here. Yeah, he might actually attack you. He gets the extra money to actually be near her. Yeah, but all of us out here, we're nobodies. Like, just seriously, like, point a toy gun at us and we'll walk away.
Should we tie this guard up and go on our way, guys?
Do we
I'm
have anything to
concerned
tie
about
him up
being
with?
identified.
Do we what?
I
I've got rope.
think Locke's just going to break his neck real quick.
All right, go for it.
A strikes check, please. Okay, and let's see. I think that would be this here. What's beeping at me?
Oh, wow.
Um, ah. you break his neck and he collapses and he's gurgling very loudly. I mean,
So we
these are some almost primal. Oh god, oh god.
My fist is in its mouth instantaneously.
All right. Uh, you you now have your hand over his mouth as he finally dies.
And I'm just going to drag him, and we're going over to the other stairs. His body is going to be at that ping.
Okay, dragging the body with you.
And unless anybody reacted to that, I think we're going downstairs.
The other ones were far enough away from what was going on to notice. And as you are looking around the corner, you do not see a guard, but you see the head of the judge just off your very edge of your visions.
I need to re-roll my stealth since I gave myself away, huh?
Yes, you do.
Roll in. I did
And you
better.
are
Like,
only slightly less the wind.
all right. I will also.
I'll presume you don't just jump straight into the center of the room and you're still sneaky-ish.
Me? Yeah.
Ugh,
And still the
nope.
same. Worse this time. Don't trip.
I'm gonna tell him to stay with the body. Because he's breathing too loudly.
I mean, in all fairness, that was a very accurate stealth check for carrying a body. I mean, I don't know if the universe just marked that into the equation for RNGesus tonight.
Then I'm gonna sneak around quietly and see what we can find.
You are jumping into the middle of a room. Roll for combat.
Oh. I was sneaking in. Okay, where do I
It's the
roll?
middle of a room.
Yeah, you walked into the middle of an open room. You looked into it. I told you on the other side that it's a gigantic ass open room, and you walked into it.
Okay, what do I roll for combat?
At the top of your screen, you can just click your character.
No, that's a select file. That's not what I need.
Whoops. Oh, shit. Sorry. I just deselected everybody. I meant to deselect only this one
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
Okay, and 6 and 1 are what my rolls were.
Oh, the security guy rolled like shit at least.
Oh man, I rolled a 20.
Alright, so
Too.
Sam,
I
after
hope that means I'm
jumping
not.
into the room headlong, also gets to roll first. Let me beginneth combateth.
Should we try the same tactic? Tell them how disappointed I am in their security?
No, remember the minimum wage guy said this guy will actually fight because he gets real money.
Alright, well then I guess I'm gonna use my acrobatics and roll in and attack and roll away. We're talking this guy, right?
He is within your attack radius, yes. I mean, if that is who indeed.
Well, that's the guy, the boss guy, right? Or not the boss, but the...
This is the other guard.
Do I just click on this?
Yes, you click the blue box on your inventory screen. That's your attack roll.
Oh, okay. What are these options? Charge, flanking, fight defensively, non-lethal? We have options?
The effect is listed just to the right of it. So non-lethal, you would be rolling at a -4 to your attack roll. Your flanking, which you are definitely not, would be a +2. Fighting defensively, you are not currently doing so. In fact, none of those bonuses are currently...
Alright, so we're just gonna roll then.
They do nothing right now.
Oh.
And against the kinetic, and... Whoops.
A whoops from the DM is not good.
Now let's say I didn't finish copying from my paper. Let's see.
Yeah, well, I roll in. Try to stab him.
Kinetic AC of 12, that's what it is. No, not 120.
So I guess I didn't hit with a 7.
Negative.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's my turn. Ran up, tried to stab him, ran back.
So right.
Next.
And next is Locke.
I will
And are
go
you
up the
still carrying the
stairs.
body with you?
No. I dropped this body at the bottom of those stairs.
Are you sure you don't want to throw the body at him?
What would the bulk of that body be?
That bulk would be... let's see, how does... Let's see, your expert thrower. Let's see, with a minimum bulk of 3 and a maximum bulk of equal strength modifier +2, which is... Well, I'm pretty sure you're... Yeah, a standard human is within your range. I don't even need to look that up.
Well, then I like that idea. I'm going to keep carrying him, and I'm going to come down here until I can see the... And yeah, I'm going to just hurl this corpse straight at him.
Alright. And that is a very nice throw. And that will deal a 1d6... Let's see, what is it? 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
What's the bulk?
More importantly, does it knock her on her ass?
Or I think all of it is 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah, I'm only seeing just the... Alright. And the corpse also knocks her down.
And then I'm going to walk straight up to her and just loom. That is my turn.
There we go. Alright, and... Just gonna fade that guy out, just so that it doesn't mess things up too much. Alright, and you are now looming. And we are back to... or on to Maeve.
All right, I'm going to come over to here. Leaving as much of my body on the other side of the wall stairs as possible. Just going to poke my rifle out and shoot this guy.
Hey, losers.
Hey, loser.
Greetings!
I am not joining the game. I am too whacked, but I will join the conversation.
So,
We
alright,
just
well,
fought
current...
that
I
one.
will give you a brief rundown of what they're doing. They accepted an assassination mission of a Bakwan Dynasty magistrate judge. They took a beautiful amount of time planning, carefully searching the perimeter of the building, quietly entered, managed to talk down one of the guards. They get around to basically the final room with the final guard and the judge, and Sam walks right fucking into the middle of the room. They're
Y'all
now in
took on
combat.
an infiltration mission without the infiltrator.
She
I'm
is the
the
infiltrator.
infiltrator.
That's the worst part. She is the infiltrator.
Okay,
Back
the face
and forth.
infiltrator.
I even quietly cut a giant hole in the glass window.
Let me guess, you had already used your re-roll for the night.
No.
No, she just I gave her about 3 or 4 seconds of her moving her character token, looking for thing. As soon as she saw the judge, just around the corner, that was where I drew the line. Anyway, so you are shooting and you are hitting. You may roll for damage, Maeve.
Yay! Oops. That is definitely probably a normal hit.
And he is mighty staggered and he falls to a knee. However, he still appears to have his wits about him.
Even though he just had a corpse hurled at him.
No, that was the
No.
judge that had the corpse hurled at him. Her.
Lost taking
Oh.
care of the judge. We need to take care of this guy. And that's about all I can do because I don't believe I can make a second shot in a round.
No, not yet. I don't think.
Okay, then that's my turn.
All right, we're on to the judge next, who. Oh, get out of my way. Who rolls over and takes a swinging lunge with a mighty gauntlet. I'm guessing not doing well from the prone position.
Kinetic AC would be 5 or 15 against that 5.
Yep, that's about what I figured there. And the judge utilizes the miss of the roll and swings to a standing position. Still right next to you, though. And we're on to other judge. Other bad guy. Local security, who takes a shot at the guy who actually really just hurt him. So this will be a full cover. I'll be rolling with disadvantage. Has no. Screw your ammunition. And yeah, rolling with disadvantage really helped you there, because that is probably and definitely a miss. The shot ricochets off the wall, leaving a lovely little scorch mark. And
Yeah, I'm not moving from this spot.
he stands back up, turns, and he's now pointing at Sam, but can't shoot anymore.
Rude.
Sam, hey, you're still in the middle of a room, oh sneaky one.
Well, I was at the end of my movement.
Yeah, that is kind of funny how that happens sometimes.
I'm assuming this was the one pointing at me.
Yes.
No,
Well,
don't say my microphone. No.
we're gonna run back up and try to stab him again.
Alrighty.
All right. Box go.
And he's adorable.
Hopefully, I roll better this time.
Maeve, tell your wife my daughter is cuting out about the tiny Disney figures. Hi.
Did that actually
Okay.
hit?
And that did indeed. You may roll for damage, please.
Where's that?
That is the red box next
Red.
to the weapon. And 4. Alright, this guy is... This guy... He's wearing armor, but you can see blood leaking through some of the edges and creases.
And then I run back to the stairwell.
Alright. And we are on to lock.
Longsword attack. Rerolling.
Okay.
I would say, you want to use your...
That is much better.
Oh, damn.
That one hits good. 3. Alright. And...
No.
Oop, whoops. Come on. Get...
Yes, that is my microphone. No, I don't need help with it. Thank you.
Okay, well, there we go. Ignore half of those numbers because this thing just decided to freak out on me. My keyboard appeared to have lagged. Anyway, it was a decent hit there. So. And Judge shakes and shivers, stands back up, the armor seeming to have taken some of that hit. And we are back to Maeve.
What is that? Do, 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 do. Hmm. Trying to figure out if I want to do option A or option B now that Sam is back here.
Hi.
Hey, I'm
I'll
using...
continue with option A for one more turn.
Who says stairwell's my cover? Are you gonna blow us up?
Yes.
I'm deciding between using the rifle or the holy hand grenade.
Rifle.
Omnia suno mine.
Exactly. Oof.
And that one, your shot did go wide.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah, it was a very stormtrooper thing.
Yep. Should have gone with the hand grenade.
What's the blast radius of your grenade?
We have stairs to hide behind.
Okay, guys, Anna wants to say hi.
Anna. Hey, kitty.
And I back up.
You've been pulling up my mic
Alright.
for 5 minutes. Say something.
Hi,
Hi,
Anna. Oh, hey, babe. Apparently somebody is cuting out about mini Disney figures.
She has spurned Vaught.
Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Alright. And we're back to the judge. Who this time really leans in and does a full attack, which with a full attack you can spend a full action to make 2 attacks, each with a penalty to the attack rolls of -4. So I'll be taking 2 attacks here.
On who?
On Lock
Lock.
here. And I believe 1 hits there.
One hit.
Oh! for 7 bludgeoning.
So if you hit somebody with a bag of weed, is that considered blunt force trauma?
Ha ha ha.
I'm a dad. I'm legally
All right,
obligated.
and wait a minute. I feel like I missed something with the armor here. There should have been, or did you have armor yet? Sorry. Yeah, you got hidden soldier armor, so that should have mitigated some of that. Ba, 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 ba. Kinetic armor class, dexterity. Okay. I know this is a high damage system. I feel like there's supposed to be some better use of armor than just raising the AC.
Yeah, I would think Locke's armor would have some kind of, soak ability on it.
Yeah, exactly. Aside from just the base increase. 196. Okay. Character's class and feats determine what kind of you're wearing armors and that. Oh no, it's just ever more and more increasing AC. So it's like the better armor you get, eventually it's like the highest in this table at level 20 uh, is a plus 22 to the AC. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
so it is just an ever increasing. All right, so hit you for 7 there. And that concludes the judge's turn. It's practically in your arms. And all up in your business. The bleeding out guard limps to get a better angle on Sam. And fires his pistol. Pretty sure your kinetic energy. Yeah, your kinetic AC is a lot higher than that. And
What is?
stumbles to a standstill. Back to Sam.
Oh, then I'm gonna pop this out so I can use it. I'm gonna run out and dab him. Or that's the hope, at least.
Alright, stabby stabby.
Why are you being stupid?
That's just how I am.
Grr. Not you.
Oh, now I'm sad.
For not being called stupid?
I'm being sarcastic. Alright, and his... what was his kinetic?
It's 12, isn't
That
it?
was indeed a 12, so your sword plings off of his stormtrooper armor.
Yeah, I'm deciding if I want to use my reroll.
Well, logically speaking, it's 8:30.
It's what?
8:30. I'm
Fine.
just saying, you're probably unlikely to want to start the next mission, given that it's a 2-session time frame. So if
Yeah.
you want
Correct.
to use a reroll, it might be logical to do so now.
There we go.
All right, you managed to get your sword into his holes between his armor.
Wait.
Between
Did
the
you say
armor,
what?
this guy is filled
I
with
heard
holes.
ball.
Yeah, so did I.
and he only had 1 hit point left. So you could have gotten just the tip, and you would have gotten him.
All right, let me
Whoops,
use
not
the rest of my
burning.
movement. I don't know how much more movement I had.
Let's see. I will remeasure you. You had 10 feet, so you had 20 feet additional movement.
How far down are they? Down here?
Yeah,
I
they're
think.
in
Gone
that
too far.
neighborhood there.
Too far?
Yeah, it locks right there.
Right here? That
Go
good?
too far, madam.
All
All right.
right, these two are embraced in the dance of death.
I had my internet stutter, and it looks like I am now locked out. So I think we'll need to restart the world.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Locke.
Unless you can try kicking me first.
All right. And we have established that it is a high vaulted ceiling.
I would like to expert throw the judge vertically in the air.
Okay, nice.
That definitely sounds like a Locke plan.
Okay, let's see. Range increment of other thrown weapons they wield by 10 feet. So it's 5
Range
feet.
increment of feed by strength, so it's 25.
So 25.
So if the
Okay.
ceiling is less than 25, she hits it. If it's more than 25, she goes up and takes 25 feet of fall.
Okay. That is the height of the ceiling that I was kind of roughly estimating for a vaulted ceiling. And so she's going to get the damage from that and the fall. Which is, what is fall damage? Alright, well, let's see. First, ranged attack, please. As I look up the damage for this. And 13. Okay, so mild success. Environmental rules calculating fall damage. 1d6 per 10 feet fall, so 2d6. And bludgeoning damage. Alright, so that's going to, in total, then be 3d6 times I need to deal with that. And then... Oh, I'm not including your additional... Okay, that's all the d6s I need to roll. Why the hell did it do that? Okay, that... Oh, it's because I had you selected. Alright, let's try this again. Roll 4d6, please. 1. Okay.
Very nice.
So, and that's 9, 10, 12, 16, and... Wait, why did it... Oh god, I'm an idiot.
We knew that.
I typed in 16 instead of minus 16. Anyway, as the judge hits the floor, her neck snaps from impact, and she dies. And combat ends.
Good Joe.
All right, you have killed the judge. Uh,
I loot this guy's body.
all right. He has on
I'm
him
gonna,
a semi-automatic pistol. Pistol. God damn it.
I'm gonna go
Pistol.
loot the judge's body.
Pistol tactical. 29 rounds of small arms ammunition, a laser azimuth rifle.
Laser rifle.
Laser.
I'm gonna go loot the judge's body. Anything good on her?
The judge has.
We need to take the judge with us for proof of kill.
No, just take the head.
While she's looting the judge, I'd like to grab this dude's weapon and shoot the judge's corpse with it. Just because.
Okay. There are now 28, 20, sorry, I added wrong earlier. There were 30 rounds. There are now 29 rounds.
Do I find
as you
anything?
double tap. And, yes, the judge has second skin armor and Cestus battle gloves. Oh, battle glove,
Sweet.
excuse me. Battle gloves are a popular and economical choice for mercenaries and guards. Very durable, nylon web, para armor gloves, weighted plate on the back, good solid brass knuckle inclusions, and you can also hold objects while wielding this.
Do they fit me?
Yes, they're all. You remember Back to the Future 2 when you just pulled a string and everything just kind of sized up? We're in that kind of future.
Ah. Are you just dropping that into our inventory?
Yes,
I think I already have second skin armor, don't I?
I do.
Yes,
But we
you
can
do.
sell it if nobody needs it. It won't fit Locke. Locke, is there anything that these guys have that you could use?
Alright, I went ahead and dropped everything into Shadow and Red since you were in the active looting phase. They will now be inventory items.
Well, that's what I was saying. I've already got second skin, so if somebody else needs it, I guess that includes you too, Alex, since we'll meet up at some point.
Since he doesn't have access to his character sheet right now, you can just put a pin in the conversation too. You are
Yeah.
still kind of in an active crime scene right now.
Yeah, we need to get out of here probably the way we came.
Fine. Skitter scatter.
Alright.
Window was it this one?
And
Yeah, this
yes,
window.
it was indeed, and as you all did the smart thing and went out the same way that you came in, you easily make it out. And what proof did you bring of the kill?
Ahead.
That is indeed the judge. I will inform my contact. Well done. Alright. Congratulations. You receive your first reputation points. The Bakwan dynasty now dislikes you by 1. And the DPRP now loves you by 1.
Meh.
Makes me feel a little bit dirty.
You all will now be receiving 334 experience points each, giving you a total of 684.
Yeah, Alex, we went for that one because we
Wanted the
wanted
money.
to.
Well, no, let's be honest. It was a time limit of one session, so we either get to taking care of it or we fail. The two
Oh, I
session
guess.
time limit one, I'd like everybody to be here for both sessions.
Yeah, sure that.
Now that really was the winning argument there, and obviously I couldn't have chimed in, but had you gone with the 2 session one, you would have had ample time if you didn't make it through. Anyway, so let's see. The credits. It was 1,000 credits. Each of you will be receiving 330. Wait, did I do that? Yeah, 334. So
Did you divide the experience wrong then?
I'm realizing I think I just did. So 800 divided by 3, so 266.
Rude.
You know what? Fuck it. Y'all get a little bonus experience for creative thinking.
Woo! In other words, DM doesn't want to fix it.
You'd be surprised how often that happens. Or not.
You said we got 334 for credits.
Yes, and why did Sam's just as? Oh no. think
I had
got-
119 to begin with.
All right. Thank you.
I got mine.
All right. So 119 plus 334 gives you 453, Sam.
I could actually buy something now.
Hey, can I get 10 of that to give to Sam to clear my debt?
Actually, it is a Crime Stoppers reward for stopping the Freaker Gang. Everybody received 100 credits from the Crime Stoppers of North and South Shingami. So you actually cleared your debt and currently have a balance of 334
90?
plus 90, 424.
Yay!
And you will all be going back to your parking place at Shingami Starport for any spendings that you might do next time around. Let me give John his monies. When he
Wait,
does,
he
when he
wasn't
does,
here.
when he does finally join us, he's going to be ridiculously wealthy.
I say, why is he getting loot? He's not here.
Because
Yeah,
I told
technically
you
neither am I.
I told you I'm going to divide it by the number of players that are active to represent your added challenge. And 479. But then give it equally to the whole group so that we don't have John at level 1 when all of you are rocking level 5 or something.
Oh, come on.
It wouldn't be
I
that
know.
far, but still.
Come on. It might be.
But yes, it might be. And so, in the interest of fairness and not actually knowing how long this campaign will actually run, I just want to kind of future proof it a little bit.
Oh, man. I just
And
remember.
and experience will also go up as you start fighting, and outwitting bigger and better enemies. Eventually you'll look at 800 experience and go, add a 0. And now add
I
3
just
more.
remember cheek pouches. I could have carried that body.
I mean, I don't think you would have gotten the whole body, but I mean,
Uh-uh.
I guess if
Nope.
you wanted to suck the
It
head.
says Yusoki can store up to 1 cubic foot of items weighing up to 1 bulk.
Okay, well, first of all, 1 cubic foot is not nearly as much as you'd think.
Fine.
Yeah.
Also,
Having just put about a cubic yard of dirt in my yard, even that really wasn't so much.
Yeah. Cubic feet for concrete go make real quick.
Poo. You guys are no.
However, that said, volumetrically, you probably could have gotten the head and maybe a couple hands. Maybe a foot.
I mean, that was real dirty till you added the foot.
and then it just got to a different kind of dirty.
Uh huh. Don't kink shame.
So I'm gonna end the